Here I go again on my own. Going through the only road I've ever known. I am worried. But how my computer can take this, and second of all, if anyone's even interested. Most likely not, but hey, we'll see. Where's any key? Which is any key? All this joke about. Oh, fuck off! New game. Oh, fuck off! Right. Just let me just show you all how my how strong the game design of my computer was for itself. Fuck it, that'll do. So, this is what my what the graphic settings gave me. Graphic quality, well, that's custom, of course. Screen effects high, view distance medium, shadows medium, textures high, and visual effects medium. So, not too bad actually, all things considered. Right, motion blur is 20, visual sync is 1, frame rate limit ultimate. Right. Heat, I'm playing on load shot. Well, fuck you then. So, also welcome to the stream, Yetta. So, yeah, I started on normal, and I honestly kind of thought it was a little bit too easy. Well, that is until I got my face crushed by some random yokels. 2 times favorites now. Well, I've got a few times, but they will get to that later. So, yeah, what do you think? Normal, hard, or supernova? I'm asking because, well, you're the one who decides my... Let's see. So no, but people went too hard. You know what? I'm gonna try and be a Mr. Big Bollocks here. Let's go hard. Go hard or go home. But my face is well lighted now.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the eastern frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
It just feels hard for me to replace challenge, and supernova is for mad lads. I actually sort of wanted to go for supernova because I pocketed too much of their food and other health items. But yeah, I kind of want to like there being like choices for what effects you can put on and so on. Like you could put on hunger, hydration, and some other stuff compared to the others. But if any of that made sense, but yeah. So yeah, that you could like pick and mix what kind of effects you want to have on. Like active hydration and other stuff, but not have the companions die on you. That sort of things. But hey, it's good to have the choices.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists will have to drift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Also, I forgot to change the settings on the audio, so I need to do that in a moment. Right. This game will either have more, so some DLCs to bring such updates. Hopefully, at least. Yeah, I at least hope it's like patches and stuff. But Mods, most definitely. At least I know this game is supposed to be supporting mods already. As much as I know. So, yes. What kind of fellow are we going with? Let's see. We have weapons, block, inspiration, data. Gosh, that's the fact it's too well, so the company haven't had but better time to play this. Let's see.
You could survive on the surface of Tartarus, briefly.
No.
I bet you could slip into all sorts of hard-to-reach places.
What do you think? Shall we go for all body? I want to try like how far I can go with like only melee.
You're a few stars short of a constellation. Some people are rough around the edges. You're serrated.
Oh boy! I forgot I could go with that. Simple average.
This one could twist a marauder's head off.
Large penalty is consecutively refused. Oh, let's see. Determination, engineering, medical, sneak. Critical damage just two spots are hard. Thinking no good. Dumb dialogue officers unlocked. Yeah, at first I myself went with mix of like intelligence, perception, and charm. But
You're about as subtle as the Spacer's Choice mascot.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go with this. Skills. Melee.
I need someone who can smack a little sense into this colony.
Melee and defense. Yep, let's go with that. Let's see here. Alright, medical 10. What? Zero persuasion. Nice. Well, at least I fly on 10. And intimidation 15. And persuaded Doctor said, indeed. 0 hacking. Sneak is on 25. That's at least good. Handguns 18, long guns 3, heavy weapons 18. Lockpick 18. Medical 10, science 0, engineering 13, inspiration 15, and determination 10. Right. What? Wrong. No, discriminate aptitude, determination, drink fates, block. It works. There is no inspection. If something is in stand field or on field, reference redacted goes around. Residents included. Shock damage received, dodge, ray damage, good effect, poison damage, inspiration, medical, plasma, science. Okay, honestly, between medical technician and sub-sous chef, which one do you think? Or maybe even bureaucrat? What do you reckon, Jere? Lack of money gives you slightly on many rungs. Your roles as assistant second deputy chefs in 1 million distinction, but you are honored to pour your heart into the substitute spell. Nice. Yep, it's at least a
Sous chef? Some kind of flavor specialist?
I don't think it's only +1. Well, yeah, but you never know how much that +1 can even do. Right, let's see. Female for sure. Head. Yep, skin tone, that's just fine. Yep, she's good. Mouth size. Let's see, eye size. Oop, there we go. Brow horizontal. Brow forward. There we go. Brow vertical. Yep, that's good. Point. Eye vertical. Yep, that's good. Jaw vertical. Mouth vertical. Yep, that's good. Nose size. There. Nose tilt. There. That's good. Nose width. I straight out of my face and function. Why is everyone always picking on me? Because you're white and got a nose like Bill Cosby. This is a good start. Yeah, that's good. Hair. Let's see. Let's see. Hair color. Oh God. Yep, that's good. Now let's see here. Doodle. Now. Do. They do they do it. Nah, let's not be that mean. No. Maybe. Let's see. What's the mohawk here somewhere? Yep. There we go. Eyebrow style. This is going to be fun. Right hand. No, that's too much. No. She looks like she reminds me of that bitch from like Hey Arnold. If she had gone metal or something. Yeah, that's good. Facial hair. Oh. You know, I at least have to give them both for this. You can choose the gender as female and give her facial hair. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, also she looks like an ex-KGB convict. Well, I did not know. Yeah, I actually did find out this because I used to made a female character as well on my first one. And I had to test it out, and Oh boy, I was happy about that. Like, yeah, let's go with that and just to no, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Perfect. Right, makeup. She actually starts to look like a fucking drag queen. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Michaela Tyson. Oh, oh no. Oh, yes. Oh, dirt, yes. Let's put on some dirt on her. Oh, yeah, why not? Sure, why not? Yeah, that's good. And age. Much as people make up, but can't really make. Oh, you can make it a little bit out. Well, at least you're having fun with me. Right, let's see. Fuck it, that'll do. Oh, right. I know, what's her name? You know what, let's leave that to fantasy name generator. Oh, fuck. Don't know will I cry or be serious or what. Yeah. Yeah, accept, right. Upload code was Dungeon Path, Storm, Mass, Rift, Game, War, Eve, Final, Lord, Minecraft, Rune, Halo, Star Trek, Stargate, Legend of Zelda, Witcher, Wildstar, Star Wars, Dragon Age, Elder Scrolls, Marvel, DC Comics, Doctor Who, Harry Potter, Dark Crystal, Chronicles of Narnia, fuck off! Pop culture, right. Dark Souls, Digimon, Danganronpa, Nickel, Arthurian, Bayonetta, Homestuck Troll, HD Dragon, Dragons, Jojo, Invader, Lovecraftian, Mega Man, Mortal Kombat, My Little Pony, My Hero Academia, One Punch Man names, Skull the Goody Show, Skull. Where's Fallout? Ain't no fucking Fallout in it. Well, then again. No time. Selkie, Sea, Servant, Siren, Slave, Sphinx, Steampunk, Superhero, Secular, Superhero. You know what, let's try Borderlands names. Cable, Limping Channel, Squeaky, Nicole, Clumsy, Ellie, Gentle Stella. Oatmeal! Yep, that's the name that was given to us by Fantasy Name Generator. Oh, oh god. Right. Yep, this all looks good. Let's go.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Off to a great start! Barely even 20 minutes in, and we have already fucking gone nuts. Oh no.
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Oh boy. All's good?
Integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. It drives
Shit.
inoperable.
And here starts the epic adventures of Oatmeal. The only shame that in this one is that I couldn't change her body type.
Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Yeah, but I guess it's FPS, the body won't matter too much. Yeah, I know, but it's just the fucking... You know, if we're going to create our character, might as well go all the way, you know? She could have tiny hands, like I have. I mean, yeah, they ain't actually Donald Trump tiny, but, you know, they're still kind of small. I don't know.
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now,
At least my feet are okay.
yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Light! I also love this opening, by the way.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. In-law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Yeah, seems like I wasn't the only guy with the low intelligence.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Also, why can't I punch in this game? I don't like the Skyrim. I don't know. It should have to unlike the Skyrim since people a half hour. Yeah, I agree on that. Why I can't like fight hand to hand? That's what I meant. Like, you know, fisticuffs. Oh.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
You're hiding in a cave and you blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead.
Looks like the bleeding
You know what?
stopped. I owe you one.
Might as well kick the extra XP, you know.
Exchange for my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I guess it's realistic about your first 7 effect anyway. Well, I know, but as an RPG, it's still kind of like a thing you kind of want, you know? If you're given the chance to RPG, might as well become, you know, fucking Space Mike Tyson that knocks out fucking space dragons or something. Just saying. Let's see. See those crystals? You idiot! Give gun before you get yourself killed.
Yeah, you sound a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Damn it, my ears! Ugh. Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
I wasn't to waste time of making voice acting for PC. Yeah, I admit that is a fun, good little addition to it. Like, yeah, the play character. Yeah, that's what he meant. Yeah, that's good as well. Also fits in my mind, at least in Fallout and Skyrim you never talked either. I think I admit more the Fallout when the character had a voice. Yeah, I admit that's like the shittiest shit that ever shit around. Yeah, in Fallout it was voiced. Yeah, Fallout 4. Yes, I know. That's what I tried to say, but I fucked up somewhere. Skills, stealth skills. There we go. And yeah, fuck it. Na na. Dun 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 dun. Also, another thing this game kind of needed.
Gonna find you.
Yeah. Yeah, I love sneaking in this game. Yeah, it's... I admit, that's also pretty well done as well. I just wish you could like throw a rock or something so you could distract the enemies. Or that there was like a special thing you could do if you successfully sneak. Oh, is there like critical hits in here? Hang on, let me have a look. Sneak. Yes, like an online news goes. Boom, alright. Still from here was sneaking. Which must be 25. Again, space of the sneak it there. Right. That's cool. Alright, let's have a look at the inventory for stealth. Right.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
It's just below, so. Oh, fuck, right.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fire if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
We already killed Marauder, no impress.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Half those advantages though brings up most usable blade style if you wish. Yep, I admit. The remaining is up to get some
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
I just earned a fine bonus.
There, you lazy bitch, wasn't that fucking hard now, was it? So far so good.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
I don't appreciate me don't like you talk that way. How is this so much pleasing to have your own ship?
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Jetstream procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How is this so much pleasing to have your own ship? Great, I'm getting shot in space twice in one day.
Still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
I need to get the ship in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Your captain writes me out of my escape pod.
I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I love this fucking... I love this fucking computer's like logic. Dumb. Nod and smile.
Excellent. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
I wanted to have AI would handle the situation. Yeah, but I think it would.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Yay! Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, but what could be better than a spacecraft? Agreed. Except rusty tin can, piece of shit. Spelled Peaceasheet. Piece of shit. Oh. Face hold. Damage one. Walk speed, sprint speed, weapon. I'm on to the loss. Based on. Yep, that'll do. Yep.
I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
I mean, yeah, of course it does.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Also, 10 points for detail. Like, this is like apparently going for like Firefly, or well, not exactly Firefly, but like, you know, 1800s like Western sort of thing. And look at this. Beautiful.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
The same as Fallout games you found. Who?
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our re-specification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Games are saying he was Fallout games you found. I mean, point for them if it does.
Ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Okay.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Guys, well, rock. I'm starfish.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
More subtle hints. Well, I mean, good for them for going that route, but I think that might cause them a little bit more trouble, you know? Like, depending how Sue happy Bethesda is. In that regard, you know? Wait. Bethesda or Zenimax? I'm not sure anymore which one is which. I will be Hemoth. Yeah, I think I better steer clear from that fella right now. Hello, friend. I'm here to stab you. Stab! Stab! Small freight drops there, right? There, and
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
from outer space.
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hearthstone, Captain of the Unreliable.
Take your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior humor? Like a comedian?
No, I ain't that fancy. I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
So I can do that.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Tell you what, I don't know this shit. I suppose going to stop me out back into something. You fucking idiot. You fucking goof. You absolute moron. You fool. You damn fool. You doofus. Now to those players that when playing New Vegas for the first time, I was just about to go to the note when you start. Yeah, I know the feeling, but sadly there's no fucking killer flies in this one to stop your fucking progress.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Downtown trying to get through the cazadors just to meet the horde of death gloves.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your way.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. Music to my ears.
Right, let's see. Volume 6. Onward. Ooh, 4,000. 3. Let's see. You would think a hammer would be more like a, you know, two-handed, but hey, what do I know? Let's go stuff. Wow, what? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about here. What are you wowing about?
Read the latest report.
I'm not really bought into using 2 hours to at least look at what was single-handed weaponry. I'm not really bought into it. Ah. Yeah, that's freaking unique hammer.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I like this fella.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean... gravesite fees. Silas and I mean that I can't possibly... I simply cannot afford it. With what? Tell Silas... Not a bad idea. But I'd need some... Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas.
Easy answer, really. Coming back. Yeah, I'm a little bit cheating here.
What can I do? Oh? You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my... Whether you're showing up to work...
Eugene.
You know about you. Were you snooping around in my... Eugene's golden teeth? That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all... I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body. Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Goodbye.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthy. Oh, sweet merciful law. Wait a second. I heard marauders don't talk much. You can talk just fine. Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Yeah, there's a hint about this that you might get into, but which I kind of like half got into, like with dumb luck. But at least there's a hint to how to get to it, and I just kind of got into, like I said, with dumb luck, just snooping around his place, opening the door and seeing if he reacted at all. Gets nervous.
Some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own... What? No. I mean, This knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. Ma'am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I'll do it.
Oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine.
Also, I misheard the first time I was doing that mission, by the way.
Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. I probably shouldn't tell you. I'm doing right by the town, I'll tell you that.
Alright, I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
See ya, bitch. Yeah, and if you want to know the hint, it's over here. This was something we can use. Let's see. Wait, was it this one or was it in somewhere else? No, wait, it was with talking with a woman. Sorry, I forgot. Right. Right. Hello. This woman, right here, Phyllis.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Have that face, I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
And something in the name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
It's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame though. Eugene was a good worker.
Also, I love this fucking conversation.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
This is your closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fine. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What he did to himself was vandalism.
What are they gonna do? Let's see, what are they gonna do? Ask the cops. Vandalism, did you have to clean bits of the wall or something?
First of all, that's a horrible thing to say. Secondly, yes, we did. When one of your commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
This is like the funniest game I have played in a long while. What?
All I know is Silas asked me for his gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Well, this couple of brainwash worked quite efficiently. Yeah, this is the kind of brainwashing like Trump and Hillary wish that would happen. But no, that ain't happening. Not by long shot. Right. Now up here.
Monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Well, imagine a planet full of factory workers that will be living their whole life. Yeah, fair enough. Also, I don't like anything else. Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to you.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll
Also, about Parvati, I thought her name sounded very familiar, and then I remembered I was thinking of Pavarotti. Completely different person.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
We can start with the introductions. I'm Oatmeal.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Your outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your youth.
That's just the funniest thing to me for some reason. That someone going, let's start with the introduction. Hi, I'm Oatmeal.
A little more respect.
I walk the pitch.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
That's moving the power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant.
I admit, Parvati is way more adorable than she should be.
Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I'll jump by the head.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
I love the company is happy written by genius, to be honest. Yeah, I admit, I also have a little liking for the Vicar Max. Alright, wait, let's see what we can do.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand.
So is Felix. Is this, are we talking about family-friendly Felix or Fritz? Wait, sorry, not Fritz. Felix the cat, sorry. I was mixing up my fucking cats as well. How do I do this?
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yeah, I could use the company.
Great. I I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Oop. Come on, Parvati. Here we go. There.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry.
Alright.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but...
So is the most Thomas soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like.
This sounds too easy.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. I think you should talk to the town's...
What's the pipe?
Thanks, man. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's better. That's what my dad...
Yep, let's go. Well, too bad your dad's already dead, so fuck you. Also, why do I feel like there's going to...
I'll just be a minute.
Why do I feel like there's going to be like some sort of Darth Vader thing with Parvati? Or at least I kind of hope there's going to be like a Darth Vader thing with Parvati.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Hello, Vika.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. And Ms. Holcomb as well.
Just tagging along.
I so rarely get new people to talk to.
Honestly, this whole corporate ownership is a space thing. I find it believable. But just like imagine if you'd corporation full power demand start business out of space. Yeah, that's basically how things would go.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage, I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. Depriving them of safety from the... I can see why that trouble. Ms. Holcomb has a soft heart.
Get that treated by someone.
I see today we'll be conversing without metaphor. I guess her condition is incurable. It's unlikely to be fatal, but she may feel more heartache than most.
Could you maybe stop talking about me like I'm some kind of weird bug?
Oh, very little scoop.
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Oh, God. Somebody advice.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your... One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned hered... I happen to know such a book. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun...
Handsome, what kind of witness you all into around here?
What? You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a I'm looking for a journal, a handwritten book, with the name...
Thank you.
Something you need?
I'll open over your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
What did she say?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Oh. Misschien dat we een keer hebben.
What? No, conception isn't... Has nobody ever taught you about that? You mean about the mission being too... I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf.
I reckon nobody wants to live in a computer.
I reckon we already do. We ain't got no choice in the matter. So maybe somebody ought to take a rag to it.
Let's get back to it. Oh God. Oh sweet Jesus. I mean, it's the dumb conversation isn't as dumb as I think in the first Fallout game, where was it the first Fallout game or was it the second one? I can't remember. Where you meet like the fucking master super mutant or something, and your response to it is just ugly.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup from... You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
It's like animal stage stuff at least. I mean, it could be.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I guess school dropout kind of dumb, I admit.
Oh, they mean to. Just you wait. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging, you can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From the... They have sent a scout. The scout must not be permitted to return to its...
So sent me.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the...
Let's go a little shot. First was
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project.
Oh, I'll let you be. Oh boy. Right, let's see here. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, Björn, what do you reckon? Should I put in defense, dialogue, or stealth? At least something. Maybe tech. What do you think? Not the range. Fuck range. Let's get for the one rating. Yeah, let's go dialogue for now. Just... Yep, at least should put something in intimidate. That's what I was thinking. A little bit of lying as well. What? Right. looks a bit of a character. Alright. Now let's shank things. Let's shank things. Or stab things. Like for people with intelligence. Yeah, it does. It certainly does. Heavy. There was a wolf here somewhere. Where was it? Ooh, there it is. I'm gonna shank it. I'm gonna stab it. Stab you right in your butthole. Set it on fire as well. Oh, that was perfect. Stavy Pedro meeting habits. The female Pedro is having let's go in the morning after this afternoon with one of the budgets will have the shiny bright. Up displays with its operators perform like a disgruntled odious males. With the series to go over the nearest so in one of the nearby trees. Well, if I'm reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me on the next side. And I'll be like this principal as I assisted. Right. Stop it! Also, this is all the same thing that I thought about with Fallout 4, but I also kind of love how you you hold your fucking weapons like you have your left hand like this and going, I'm gonna get ya! I'm gonna get ya! There's a phone here. At least that's how I think. That's at least how I think every time they go. Just running around going, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, like well, they're walking like this. With their hands out like this and holding the thing. I'm gonna stick my dick in your butt. Oh, my word, again. You're gonna get dick it in butt. Okay. Well, let's give it another shot. Oh boy. Yeah, that went about as well as I imagined it. Rip. Pro tip.
He ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Let's take all the time. Let's see things about this.
Searching for repair bay.
Alright.
Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Let's see. Engineering, dumb. Now, I'll just give a good smack.
Ooh, ow, could you not? I mean, it's a mechanical, sure, but that just seems mean.
Navigation systems operational. Toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Whoa, don't you owe me something for
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
I'll be going now. I just wanted there to be like next on the rubber right left red. Pavrati will remember that. Like Pavrati disliked that. Charming robots, indeed. Be very quiet. We are hunting space robots. Wait, sorry, space marauders. Fuck, wrong thing. Crystal, Gigapad, Domain, Right, let's return to our body for now. Also, it took me like 1 hour to realize how I can holster my weapons. Like, at least it doesn't seem to affect like in Fallout it does, but at least they say how it affects in Fallout. But hey, who do I know? Or what do I know? I mean, who do I know? That I can't really answer yet.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Scout.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one. And the enemy is Legion. Cantina, lavatory.
Stashed away there.
What? All by yourself? I could have sworn I hid that bundle safe from prying eyes. Give it here. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit.
I think having your weapon in your hand but having an NPC, I think it does. I feel a good guy, I'm not yet tested. Who knows?
To deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the hand.
I mean, I got worried for a little bit because it didn't tell me how to holster up my gun, or at least I didn't notice how to holster up my gun. But I thought it might be a little bit worrying seeing a guy just pointing a gun everywhere, everywhere they go, and not even fucking just say completely, yeah, what would you like me to do about it? While pointing a fucking gun at them.
Of the law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in it.
Oh, this is fun.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about... Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given joy.
I've
been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanic. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, if you die horribly,
I'll let you be. But one moment, I need to take a leak. Back in a second. Right, back to murder. Also, that's my favorite out of context thing to ever say. Right, back to murder.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit? Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Easy ones.
Run into any trouble?
Well done.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I'll wait for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I'll just do it. Goodbye. Chance if anyone else also been released to the kill on site. Few days will calm things down. Few days you'll have a short memories. Right, what's next? Home tomorrow. Can I talk the helmet? Can I talk about the helmet visual stuff? Let's see here. I'm going to put that helmets. Hang on, I don't know. Let's see here. Audio, gameplay, difficulty, show, play. No. Alright, yep, that's good. Yeah. Oh, still as awful looking as ever. As if you want to. Right. Alright. And you. Have to know coming in with her. No, coming in with her. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, fuck it. Aber die Au, oder Au. Even door. Let's get muscles and phobias while we're at it. And skip and skip up with the bird. Hey, I can kind of know what you mean. I'll at least imagine what you mean. Red pills. It sure feels like the finished car from the serial. And yes, guy, what do you mean? This is my midst. Enemies used to destroy our way of life. Oh, of course they do. Right. Hit cartridges. Nickel pad. Bypass.
I wish I could do that.
Fingers was through. Oh, right, him. Almost looks like Rick from Rick and Morty. Yeah, I admit he kind of does look. I was surprised he just didn't say. I inserted you with. I inserted car parts into you when you were a baby. Doop 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 and doop doop. Ooh, couple of extras. Ooh, that's more better, right? Huh? Yep. No. Sleep. I don't know what. Surprised I couldn't harvest those or something. Or I can't harvest those, I mean.
Okay, gone quiet. Attacking. I'm ready for this.
There he is. I got stick. There. Also, do you know what this game really means? Or really needs? Grenades. Like, you know, offhand grenades that you could lob. Maybe you get them later on, but I don't know, that's one thing I could really use. Because I'm not going to be like, you know, a gunner guy, so... Oh, fuck it. Maybe I could use the gun to explode those things. Yeah, I was just being kind of stupid. Never mind, I forget I said anything. I've been using them as well. Okay, good, it's not just me. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Right. Save here. With melee build, you want to have at least somewhat of a leverage. Ooh. That's pretty. Ain't you a pretty little... Aren't you like a pretty little... Fuck, what were those guys called? Legionnaire. Yes, Legionnaire. Then you're like, headless chicken is fine too, no problem. Hey, it would be me without doing that, wouldn't it? Oh, level 7. Aww. 1. Oh. Yes, those can dominate living creatures and humans. Alright. Well, that would be good if I'd ever need it, but you know. Another works on versus robots. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Yoo-hoo. Ooh, triplet. Oh, fuck! Let's see. Doesn't look good against these fellas. Alright. Fuck. I mean, weird question about the weapon types. Like, it said it's on weapon 7, but I can still use it, like, right? If I understood this correctly. Let's see. Yes, absolutely. Okay, good. Good. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle. Ooh, glory. What's this? What's this? No. No! Well, that you will hunt them against this. But you will have. Okay. Fair enough. I suppose. Messages from Chipotle. The system, as much as I appreciate the board and you from the other, that's spell function that has colors screams about the principle when it's one of themselves. To the point of used. Do you think the couples make something? Should I finish that just matters? Whoop, fuck. Well, let's fuck it. Yes, you. Sleep. The fuck is that? The hell is that? Is that like a... Is that a tin can? Is that a... Get it, what's that? I don't know. What? Sorry about the endless skipping. I've already like done this, so might as well do this as fast as I can, so we can get into something of a little bit new. Well, whatever it is, I can't interact with, so fuck it, I'd say. Is that a backgammon table? You know what I mean? Wait, which one was backgammon, which one was what? I can't remember. Ooh. I could have gone through that through it as well. Well, it's good to know now. Yeah, about the item on the ground. Yeah, I got that. Speaking of it, have you ever played the first or second Fallout games? Or anything like that? Game over here, yep, let's go.
Come out and play!
The poor fucker didn't even see me coming. Oh no. Oh dear me. I'm so sorry.
Incoming.
Look, fuck. I'm gonna get you! Right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Hmm. One, two, whoop. Wait, what? Huh? What's this about? Oh, I had to specify myself. Alright. Listing skill. I think this will level. Alright. Alright, fine game if you really insist on going that way. I mean, Jesus. Yep. And yeah, I know, but this produces some problems. Oh. Let's have them both like that, and oh fuck it. Oh wait. Oh god. It's going to. Oh boy, oh boy. Seconds. What do you recommend, Yetta? What do you think? That and yep, fuck it, that'll do. Some perks. Company enterprises. Bus travel. What do I think? Vendor prices or tactical fuel loss? Because I'm rating. Fuck it. There. Body. Right. And resident. Laddie-daddy, we like to party. I've been having Slick Rick on my mind. Got reminded of his song Behind Bars, and it's been downhill from there. I mean, downhill in the most exaggerated words ever. Mac pick. Armor, energy, fucking fall. Ooh!
That was quick.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yes. Yes! Oh, fuck. No. No, not only you. Not only fucking you. You. Yes, there's a sexy fella. I mean, sorry, lady. Oh, sorry if I'm misgendering you. Oh, I misgendered my own character. Somebody's gonna have fun with that, if they even know who the fuck I was. Ah. And now into the lion's mouth. Oh, fuck. Aren't you like them backstabs?
Nice work. We did it.
I actually feel a little bit bad about these for these people. Just a little bit. The poor fuckers didn't even know what hit them. Speaking of, get back here! There. You saw nothing. Especially nothing behind this bench. The fuck was that jingle? Where the fuck? And boosh!
Here we go. Don't mess with us.
I almost feel bad for these people. Like I said the millionth time. Oh. What do you think, Jere? Was that fair at all? Ooh, antique saber. Let's see. Saber. Saber. Yes, absolutely fair. Yeah, it was their fault for not being fucking awake. Aww. Why can't I wield the fucking antique saber? I want to fucking kill people with an antique saber. Why is that not allowed? This is unfair. There's discrimination in the workplace. Get back here. Red lighter, footage, pills. Yep. Oh, fuck it.
Nice.
Oh, still got plenty of room left. Right, let's see. Bit, hydro, dollar call. Open. Vending machine. So, how you been liking this playthrough so far, Jere? Who ate my lunch? Yeah, that's everyone's question. The greatest question ever presented to man. Who the fuck ate my fucking lunch? Montgomery high schools when the machines. Ah, fuck. Yeah, bye bye, Shunt. MacPick. That's a sharp. Rushing it can't be bad, can it? Yeah, fair enough. I mean. If a lot of you would have had something to do or something else, you would have just told me, right, I'm about to head out and then leave. Let's go pick him up and keep organized like that, but you'll be watching. Oh, good on you. Do. Oh, God. I'm a moron. Oh, that's one hell of an amount of light bullets. Right, let's see. Doop. Also, how sure can you do that later on, but you can't disarm landmines on your own at first. Like you can't disarm landmines at all. That's a bit of annoying, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Come on. Oh. I'm not sure if you can have the combining styles, because I'm sure I can't. Right, let's see here. Hospital, sneak. Come on, pickpocket, rush move, sneak attack. Yeah, no, you can't. See, I'll just switch to the machines. My tactic for mine is you bust them, then beep, you're safe. Fair enough. And mine is, if you can't see them, you can shoot them. Both work in their own unique way. Ooh, tech tree, good point. Let's see, science. Think I can put with us on the board bench. Competent tinkering, technical speed, engineering. Repair, break down weapons, justify the repair, break down weapon, Nope, you can't. Oh well, unfortunate then. Yeah, that's a shame. That used to be a pretty nice thing in the, at least. Hang on. It was in Fallout. It wasn't actually in every Fallout, wasn't it? That you could disarm landmines. Every FPS followed this list. Yeah, I remember at least that you could disarm them in 2 as well. Like going through the trial thing, that was possible at least. But also every other trap as well. So, you know, bit of a shame, but hey, what can you do? It's not like you can drop them like in the third Fallout game. I don't know what's the Let's Play Fallout. No. Fair enough. If you have the nerves for it and, you know, the anger management for it, I suggest playing the second one at least. First one has the cool idea of, you know, you being able to... what was it? Wait, yeah, sorry. First one has the cool thing of you having limited time to return back to your vault to repair the water thing, but other than that, yeah, I don't really know about it. Like, I like the idea of time limits in games. But that you need to, like, finish the entire game in a certain amount of time or else everyone dies, but in practice that's a little bit of a mess, you know?
Easy.
Awful! Oh, fuck. How the game is created tense feeling of time, but not really timing by the time thing. That's nice. The reason why I like the Majora's Mask least of Zelda's Behemoth. Oh yeah. I probably should have started with the Behemoth if I was going to do that, but hey, now I know. Now let's give it another shot. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, fuck. Bollocks! Woo! Aptitude head on to me. Well, better come back to those later. For now, better turn in some quests. Ow! That's a bit more high level at that point for you. Oh, bollocks. Well, now I know.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Let's hear them. Ooh, how do you like them apples? I was so pristine at the turn. Not my. My brains are as pristine as the characters you're playing with. Yeah, to be fair, that my streams pretty much do that for everyone. Hello, you.
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
You want masalas? Yeah. Ah. That's simple. If I want my masalas.
And there it is. The reason I don't like depending on a criminal. I kept a little contingency fee in case.
Vinny's a rich boy now. I'm a bastard, but I'm a rich boy. Oh, bummer. More powerful levels. Well, that happens.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yeah.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha!
I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in... No. You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Yeah, I should really get that filter checked out.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Ah, fuck.
Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Good people, you do where town, I will manage ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any... Oh, I'm fit.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery. I shall see you on the ship.
As long as you get the level as one. Fair enough. There's only time to get the matter. Right, fair enough. Awasi. Reply, accept. Right. I've kind of that. Yep, I can agree with it. With that. If I that, it's fun. We will build whatever it may be. Aspects. I think at least Dragon Age 2 and New Vegas had at least some of that. Yeah, but at this what I pushed. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's certainly correct. Right, let's try to at least get to the 3-hour mark before we call it quits. Before we call it quits the cat. Good joke, Vince. Thank you, Vince. So by the way, outside of Guacamelee, are there any other games you would like to see me play at some point? Well, it's old, new, upcoming. At least I've been having my eyes on Medieval.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on ya. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
There must be someone. Have you watched Deadwood Serial? Nope, I have not.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest.
And for honesty, I don't think I'll might even watch. Okay, this props the same voice actor. Well, Billy Highcock. What?
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, something I can... You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Zoe and I were gonna watch the series, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking... Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. Zoe was always obsessed with this cereal. Mass marketing. The sign of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Hey, I got time. Fresh off the limb, and that includes Kate.
Right. Fuck it. I mean, I might have the same voice actor. Right, so that's it. No more fish for me, no more cannery, no more jumpsuits and gloves. Oh, yes, ma'am, sandwich like others. I don't know if I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have a look back to show anybody a sense. Because, oh, I did hate Venice once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody got sick. Well, okay, I got sick and wrapped a little too much. I did. Is that really a crime? I can treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? To puzzle respond to someone who's more stupid. Oh, but you miss a bit of progress for some time. You're coming to the loss today. Calamity Jane. Calamity Jane. Calamity Jane. She sounds so familiar. Was she a Fallout character? Today you take this in your hands. Happiness to Grace talk about marauder threats, bunch of wild face by the bandits on the of hills. Moments of spotlight powers fire, probably mounted by the heads of the enemies, punched on me. No of comfort with these, freedom of same rules, but they could take a whole beach if they were organized. Ah, Deadwood character. Alright. I've been taking with some Ellis food. I mean, Calamity Jane just sounds like a character I would have seen in Fallout. The same voice actors that could have too. Alright. Tuna. Another couple of weeks of ration. Got some tin type 2. I play this low some tin time. That's right. I got this amount of juice with me to the tin fry. Get down the road. No. This guy was quite local. So too, but the quiz search was just begun. Nice good was okay. And goes some reserves. And now we'll find Zoe. Yes, we left. Okay, good. That's a reference to Calamity Jane. I ain't following. There's a cool cow. Oh, right! Yeah, now that you remind me, yeah, that was the thing. Yeah. That might have been it. Shit. I wonder it sounds so familiar then. I can just Google. Okay. Oh well then. Now I know. Oh, that felt so good.
Clever.
Oh, fuck. Alright, let's have a look. Ooh, breakdown. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see here. Hey. Also, I really need to give this game points for this fucking grass system. Like, when you're in the in other games you couldn't see past the grass, but in here you can, and I fucking love this fucking wonderful obsidian. I absolutely love that.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Many stealth games have worse stealth system than this has. They come user experience first. Yeah. Like, I don't think even Thief had something like this. Like the newest Thief. What was that, the game like 2014, I think?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. Hey, me too. But mostly because I just had my second dose of adrenatime. I am so completely addled right now. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
And it's good for some.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Just pull it off.
I may have bartered them a few boxes of adrenatime, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, fair enough. Are you alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Also, I just realized her name is Zoe Chandler.
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find but a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse? I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Zoe Chandler Bing.
I've got all the time in hell. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Holy fuck, I got 3 grand already. That's nice. That's great. Fantastic. Wonderful. Brilliant. Oh god! Fucking cunt! That hurt. Oh, fuck. That was way closer than I imagined. Also, one plus thing I can kind of give the game. Like, there's no weapon sway when you're aiming. Unlike in Fallout 4. Basically, this game is just better Fallout War, what the fuck? Fallout War! Oh, the new fucking spin-off game, Fallout War! Ah, fuck.
Nice.
You're welcome for the name, Bethesda. You may give me my 100k anytime you want. Oh, fuck. I pass. Oh, fuck. Right. Oh, fuck. Right. Let's see. Here's been so good. Realize to keep Obsidian within their ranks. Those pop blocker is strong weapon. Ooh, so it is. So it is. Yeah. This one here. Yeah, fuck it, that'll do. Oh, fuck. I didn't even realize it was that short of a way. Right. Oh, a chimp-can. Mine.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened anyway? You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Save for now. And it always makes me giggle to realize that my character's name is fucking O'Neill.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. It's in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Tobaccorn! Must be a sister product to tobacco. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
By the time he's one of the band.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. Parts you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us free. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them. It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I actually kind of hope that I'm able to, you know, take power from both places. Oh god, yes, I hope so. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh dear me. No one man should have all that power, but fuck it, I'm gonna fucking use it anyway. Oh. Just so that no one can be happy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands. Fresh off the limb.
Well, junk. I'll take this whole chunk. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that. The thing was, I was just trying to look for weight bits. Maybe it was the chunk. Bit of a shame, but what can you do? How much? Inventory. Let's see. What? Oh, that makes sense. I'm a dummy boy. Yeah, I just... I'm a very stupid man. In hindsight, I am a very dumb bear. Down. 2. I'm a very silly man, aren't I? But yes, let's make our way to the cannery and then save there and call it a night. How about that one? Also, I've got almost like 4 grand in the bank.
Dang, that's impressive.
Some parts. I'm gonna have to pick up. Have the sticky parts with yourself. Skeletal couple days. I can find out everything and to build my own flying death machine. However, the buckle inspection, I'm not sure all these components will fit together properly. It's not like a board would build their mechanicals with custom tool parts, right? And it would have to be modeled for these mechanicals to run efficiently. I'll also around with things a bit and see what I can put together. After a few hours experience, some things are starting to come together, but I still don't have it down to exact science. For instance, there's something wrong with the memory processing code that comes one out. When I tried to install it, the unit made a loud buzzing sound like it refused to respond to any feedback. I removed it back in for the winch a few times, and it seems to stop buzzing. Things seemed like they were working for a few seconds after I started again, but now there's sharp clicking every few seconds, and the damn thing's right stable as it won't stop twitching. I removed the processing core again with a few more whacks. I'll learn it. Oh boy, we got some fucking grade A scientists over here.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Processing. Security patrol initiated. Resetting actions.
Alright, where's the hole? Where's the hole into this place? I'm going to find the hole, then I'm going to save it here and call it a night. That's my plan. there's the hole. Right. And save here, and goal it tonight. So, glad you liked it. Yeah, at least enough to watch this far, and I'll probably continue this next weekend. I just think so. So, thank you again for watching. I'll see you again next time, whenever that is. What game will be then? I don't fucking know, but it'll be seen then. In the meantime, take care and good night.